This is, I know it's been 4,000 years.
Yeah, 4,000 years later.
Since our last session, but the Way of Kings is terrible. I didn't read more than 100 pages. God, that was really awful.
Was that Joe Abercrombie? One of those guys?
No, that's a Sanderson, which is surprising because I really liked Mistborn trilogy.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
But this
was just too bogged in.
Yeah, well, it took its sweet time to get going. Speaking of getting going, do you remember where we left our Kadingle? Okay.
No idea.
I think it's in one of these oceans.
I don't even know where in the timeline we are. Should we explain that?
Oh yeah, we had a little bit of a footage disaster.
Yeah.
So we you know, I would just not worry about some of the high level force things that we had. It's really not anything to worry about. Also, sometimes you throw a boomerang and it doesn't come back. I also wouldn't worry about that either.
That's right.
You know, he just took the day off. He said, "You humans are pretty cool," and so we kind of left things there. So yeah, here's Kadingle. Raise your Kadingles if you want to do that. We're gonna go in hard here with because this dungeon actually is pretty long for Water Dungeon. So we're gonna be fighting enemies anyway.
Right. No, it's gonna happen.
Don't worry about it. Okay. If I can see myself. No wait. Oh, that's right. That's actually the same room. It's architecture. So, how are you? How are you, Pokedex? We're 24 hours before a nor'easter in spring break, which is really I'm excited about that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you know, recently Breath of the Wild came out, and
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. It's pretty sick. And I feel like I don't know. I feel like I hesitate to say anything on footage like this.
Okay. Well, you're a chunk into the game, and you've gotten a good piece of equipment.
Yes, I've gotten a milestone.
You know, which is typically getting the Master Sword, an important part of Zelda games.
Right. And that and you know, that is affecting how I feel about it. But it is a. We'll say that I might have spoken on the show.
Yeah.
And I feel like they have a negative effect on the plot of the story. I feel like
I think I see what you. So what you're saying is that because the writer doesn't get sort of control the sequence,
right?
That you necessarily have to craft it in a way that you weakens the capacity.
Well, so Breath of the Wild did this in an interesting way by having all the story take place in the past.
Okay.
Do you know something, by the way? Do you think we should put the game down more?
We can probably put it. Actually, I think that's actually a good idea. So. Yeah, that's about where I have it set.
Right. I think that's good. Maybe I'll
for the great.
We'll just get comfy.
The great RPG. If I can do a little shameless plug here.
A real PlayStation game.
I have upped my streaming game, and my focus is kind of doing. Obviously, I think hashtag Laser Taser, in a sense, was this. So, circa 2004, you know, I had been a big RPG guy. Mm-hmm. You know, I had played your Final Fantasy 7 and 8, your Wild Arms 1 and 2. You know, Final Fantasy 10. And I was really into those games.
Yeah.
And then I played a game called Wild Arms 3. And that kind of like banished my interest in these games. Let's backtrack the start.
Yeah, we don't want that.
And so, for whatever reason, I just didn't play them for a long time. I mostly played a lot of first-person shooters. So I went in there. And then... So I played the first-person shooters, but actually a few years ago I played a game... Oh my god, this is so weird to say this.
Right.
I think The Last Remnant re-sparked my interest in playing
JRPGs. I can see that. I mean, you know.
Which sounds weird to say, because that game has some good elements, but it's like overall has like the JRPG plot equivalent of The Room.
Right.
So,
Well, that might be why.
That might be why, right? Because you kind of revisit the tropes.
Right.
They're almost comically done.
Right, and so you kind of feel like, well, you know, I'm used to this on a different, and there are ones that I missed that.
Yeah.
And so you're going through them, largely sequentially, and by order of release, except
because I kind of consider it to be a project of devotion to the genre. I am switching back and forth between doing games by starting with the PS1 era, doing games by NA publication date.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one I played was, for example, Beyond the Beyond.
right,
which is I would not recommend.
Yes.
And then that's right, because we need to move that statue into place.
Okay. So we need to go back downstairs.
Yep.
Now. Okay.
So you're right. So NA publication order. That's right. I wanted to heal.
Rudy's Flash too. That doesn't play.
What does Flash do?
It says it reduces your chance to parry, but I don't know what that means.
I really love mechanics that I beat the game and I
still don't know what it
Maybe
means,
one of my favorite things about playing video games.
Right.
Which probably says a lot about the kind of person I am.
Right.
So
you're doing it sequentially.
Yeah, but also
it's devoted to the genre.
Because it's devoted to the genre, I want to play some new games as they come out. Because obviously, I want more games like this.
Right, and not only that, we are kind of experiencing a fun. Like, if you go back to some of our earlier episodes, we'll talk about how JRPGs have kind of been on the low.
Yeah.
And now in 2017,
we are in the JRPG renaissance.
Yeah, we're getting good shit.
Like, Final Fantasy 15 was a very solid action RPG.
Right. Oh yeah, I love 15. I don't know how much we talked about 15 on #LaserTaser really, but
yeah, 15 was. I mean, obviously, I think I feel like the general sentiment about it has been
positive.
Yeah, and I think what we've had to say about it has been in line with that general sentiment, which is that the design is incredible, the combat was fun, the spectacle is like no other, and they just could have done some things, I think, in terms of presenting the exposition so that the really emotional highlights of the game would really hit stronger.
Right.
And they didn't, but like, so it's I'm willing to say it's a great thing on the basis of its ambition.
Right. And its sincerity.
Yeah, and its sincerity. That's exactly right.
I mean, I guess the thing to say is that there are, I've said this all the time. There are clear, pointable moments in that game that are artful and brilliant.
Yeah.
And it's enough to forgive the fact that it is like 60% of a game.
Which is right.
You know, which I think says a lot about how good it is, because it would be crippling for other games.
Right.
And this pulls it off. But anyway, you were playing Tales of Mysteria, which came out earlier this year, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, so some examples of games that came out recently that I've played include obviously 15.
Yeah.
Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
Excellent.
Which was very good. Tales of Mysteria.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically I hadn't started the quest yet, but I did play Mysteria before that.
Right.
And it's been enjoyable. I think it's an interesting format to go back and forth between. Sometimes it's good to wrap yourself in the creature comforts of modern gaming.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that's kind of my shtick. I'll probably include a link to the stream, which is at POCD Trilogy, is the Twitch name. So certainly, if you're looking for live action times, I think it's just the middle of that square, right?
I think so. It looks like it. Yeah. It's a. I mean, that would be my guess. Where else would it go, really?
Up your butt.
But and there are more like awesome JRPGs coming out this year. Like
Persona 5,
so stylish,
which is so interesting to me because I think honestly, I mean, with all due respect to Final Fantasy, I think Persona has now become the preeminent JRPG.
It is, yeah. Right now, Persona is the one that the people are pumped about. Like 15 was a huge deal.
15 was good. 15, I think, was a strike back towards, I hate to say relevance, but maybe primacy.
Yes.
For Final Fantasy. I really need to actually read the Analyze this time.
Holy was their weakness.
Holy? Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought there were some enemies in this dungeon that were light enchant. I remember that from our aborted footage. Shoutouts to the Elgato software for being a pain.
Yeah, not really helping us out in a lot.
We are now recording with OBS Studio, which I've become very comfortable with.
Right.
In streaming and doing stuff.
When I dip my toe into streaming some footage, OBS is what I use, and it seems to be generally.
Yeah, especially OBS Studio has been. I finally started using some of the studio features, and it's been pretty cool. It's I can actually do the transition zone because for a long time that was sort of the primary difference between XSplit and OBS. Was that XSplit allowed you to edit a window without it being visible. Right. So OBS could only focus one scene at a time.
And on its own.
But OBS got caught off in that regard at least. I mean, I'm sure they're probably still excellent XSplit features and customer support because it's a paid license as opposed to an open source project.
So on your Twitch, there's also a link to the list of games.
That's true, yes.
And that that will generally be the order, but you will also incorporate, I think, what the next modern game up is.
I'm still kind of thinking about that, because then
what the system for that will be.
For picking the new game, do I keep a new game on the poll for a while, or do I? But I think what I might do is at some point I might go a poll in advance.
Right.
So that way, if a new game gets picked, I have the length of the current game to procure the new game, because generally I will be procuring all new games.
Right.
And then old games I will only procure if they're available on a digital service.
Right. If they're available, absolutely you'll procure.
I am not going to get into the dirty collectibles game because I abhor that.
Yeah, it's not your game at all. So do you think you will go in, because obviously right now on your list you have a fair amount of PlayStation 2 things. Do you think that will start dipping into your modern, like when you go quote unquote modern? Do you think you'll jump ahead to PlayStation 2 rather than? Because I'm just not. I was just curious out of here.
So, I'm not sure if I understand the question.
Well, so you have right now, for example, Shadow Madness, and is up against Banner Saga 2.
Right. So I have a PS1 game in order on the list up against what is a super a recent 2016 game strategy game. Obviously, one of the other things I call the shtick real PlayStation games.
Right.
But I should point out, of course, that really it's just PS1 era and later JRPGs. Obviously, I think Banner Saga might be on PS4.
I think that would follow with like the Sony's,
But
I think it is.
Maybe. But anyway, the point is obviously I have included games from other systems.
So my question was, is there a next up after Banner Saga 2?
So the idea of, honestly right now, my expectation is I don't know if Banner Saga 2 can win a poll against any of the upcoming PS1 games.
That's rough. That's a rough one.
But I also got Banner Saga 2 for free off of Twitch Prime.
Okay.
So I wouldn't feel too bad about forcing a PS1 game to go up against Persona 5.
Right.
That might happen.
Right. Persona 5. Okay. Yeah, because that does seem likely at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not a huge deal.
There's like a thing. Oh, okay.
Do we? Oh, it's one of these.
No, this is. There's one that's later. That's really annoying. Wait. We're good. I don't.
Okay.
We already solved this once. I don't really feel like toying around with it again. Away with the upload dashboard. There it is.
Okay. Kadingle.
Raise your kadingles.
Raise our kadingles.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Facts.
Facts.
Facts, 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 fact life. Here we are
Just
in
the-
fact life.
Just the facts, man.
Yeah, here we are just with facts.
That's right. Okay, that's what it was.
Did we
I thought that was the case.
have we made that meme clear on air at this point? Our feelings about fact writing?
So, obviously we're talking, we play these JRPGs, as we both clearly suggested, we play JRPGs in stream for fun, and for probably not profit, but, so anyway, we're living that life, and so sometimes, we don't really have the time to, solve everything our lonesome, and what that means is that we'll go to good old Game Facts. And frankly, fact authors seem to, I don't know if it's all the same person or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I do know that on Game Facts you can run into quite a few of, like, one person writing a bunch of guides for series, especially if it's in the same genre. But, anyway, sorry, finish your thought.
That's okay, yeah.
But and this is nothing against people who take the time and explain,
Yeah.
However, there does seem to be this
Yeah,
thing where
so there's a breed of RPG player who really feels no need to apologize for grinding, and in fact encourages grinding and expects to be over leveled and kind of takes this in stride as a part. Whereas I think you and I tend to we're more interested in sort of the process flow,
right,
the decision making, and also the and the narrative, the narrative themes,
And so forth and so on.
right, and more so than that is if the only real solution is grinding, it's not that good of a fight anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
you're just pressing buttons. You're
Right.
you're just putting your thing in the time clock and living your life. You're not
Right.
really doing anything useful.
So sometimes we'll run into situations where we're trying to figure out a solution to a problem. And sometimes the solution ends up, or the solution we find people write about is like, well, make sure you have this thing that has a 0.2% chance of dropping. So grind out this life for a while. Have 3 of these. Three of these speed shoes. Speed shoes, I think, is a good example.
Yeah.
Yeah! Anyway, it's just a fun phenomenon. If you search around Game Facts, you'll find people will be like, hey, I'm having trouble with this fight.
You're like, oh, well.
I'll just have all the ultimate equipment.
Oh my god. That was when I was.
So instead of playing the original American localization of Persona 1,
That's right.
I played the 2009 remake, which was generally the correct decision.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mostly recommend that game. But if you do the full game path and you don't take the sort of early bad ending, you run into a situation where you have to fight this final boss that frankly breaks the rules of the game to a point where the game's almost like unrecognizable.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so there must be like a strategy, a solution. And I found some Game Facts. The really good ones are like the really pithy Game Facts question and answers.
Right.
Which are hysterical.
Yes,
Because it'll be like, well, if you just grind all your characters to level 99 and you have the super secret perfect equipment that happens to have the secret element that the final boss is weak to, then you'll be fine.
Right.
I'm like,
No,
really?
this is not an acceptable answer.
This is the answer you have for me?
Right. This is not a real thing. And I'm sure, and that's the other thing, too. and it's sometimes a fun thing about games, and sometimes a frustrating thing. That everyone seems to have a different baseline of an acceptable amount of work to get something. And like, when it comes to just beating the game, bringing the game to completion, grinding all your characters level 99 and getting all the best stuff should not be required.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine for fighting.
That's above and beyond.
Ozma or Emerald Level or something like that. But at that point, that's not an acceptable answer. And like, and we're not stupid. Like, we understand that a certain part of the challenge in the JRPG is being at JRPGs is being at the right level and having the right stuff and making the right decisions.
Yeah.
But it should be that. It should not be you know, max out your dudes, make sure you dodge lightning 200 times with the thunder planes.
Yeah,
Like,
it is not necessary.
that stuff is, you know, a sort of artificial way to sort of. But you can
right. That's the stuff they did for Dragon Warrior to pad the length of the game.
Right.
That's not the stuff that we should be doing in 2009 or whenever that remake was made.
You seem to be doing all right in this bingo right now, though.
Yeah, we're gonna get up to that one puzzle that I'm just gonna straight up.
Just throw the controller through the screen.
Yeah, I just like I don't need to do
like
this.
that Mac ad. You're the lady with the hammer. That's real funny to think about that. That's a Mac ad.
Right.
Like, that's really like. Oh,
Especially
you guys?
Aren't they all wearing like glossy white?
Right.
or something?
Exactly.
And, like, so wait, you mean the color scheme of the future dictator is Big Brother?
Well, not only that, like, you know, like, oh, definitely don't create like a cult of worship around a single person. Definitely don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's a bad.
Or a brand.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, Neil Stephenson kind of hit on it in Snow Crash, because Snow Crash is kind of like that, right? It's just
Right.
The brand worship.
You know, whatever. I cannot be the first person to point that out. There's no way. Although I was always weirded out by the fact that we decided that Steve Jobs needed a movie. Like, for what? Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be.
No, I think this is 2017. I think it's okay to say that the worship of businessmen has gone too far.
Yes, look, way too far.
Way too far. It's great to seize opportunity, but it doesn't make you, I don't know, anything.
Right. The only businessman I want to celebrate is the cartoon duck businessman Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah,
Like,
that's about it.
That's about it. Wild arms. So not to, we're still playing this game.
Yeah.
We still. It's unfortunate, that things have broken down in such a way that our thoughts on this game are scattered to the wind a little bit. But I mean, and we're not done, and we're gonna do a wrap.
Yeah.
But I still, at this late stage of the game, have overly positive feelings about this game.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
This is a real solid one.
Yeah.
Having now played probably like the first third to like 40% of
Mysteria.
the early PS1 library.
Right.
Obviously there's still a lot of super important games that I haven't gotten to yet.
I can't wait for you to play this. I'm very excited about that.
I'm a little worried about that.
Very excited.
I'm a little worried.
You might get anime overdose.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I am playing Mysteria right now.
Mysteria is so
Mysteria is unafraid.
Mysteria is so nuts in that regard. But anyway, I'm sorry. Finish. I didn't mean to.
Yes, this is the one.
I am not doing.
Fuck this noise. Fuck this shit. We're out.
I could spend forever doing this.
Fuck this shit. No, the highlights I can't wait to get to are either Lunar Games and Kingdom Hearts. I'm very excited for you, but Kingdom Hearts is way down.
Generally, I have not included action RPGs on the list, but I've made exceptions generally for Tales, Star Ocean, and Kingdom Hearts. I think are the big exceptions.
I will be shocked if you finish Star Ocean 3. I think you'll get the meme that you want, but other than that.
Well, I love the meme. Okay, alright, so it's a good thing I read the manual for this puzzle.
I'm not a fan of these things. Okay,
Yeah,
these
not. I mean, I realize it's a procedurally simple thing since it's always flipping the levers next to it.
right.
But whatever.
That's fine. It's not more visually interesting for us to to like faff around with this for a while.
This is doing no one any favors.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Cool.
The dimensional elevator. Oh, is telling us we'll be right back.
Yeah.